So I don't know if any of you guys may have noticed from my voice or my accent, but I am from the UK, and the UK recently left the EU. Luckily this video is not about that, it is about my favourite pedals from my favourite UK builders. Nothing more than that, I'm just going to show them off, have some fun. Yeah, let's get into it. The UK has a very rich history when it comes to guitar and pedals as well. Some of the very first pedals were made right here in the UK in the early 60s. I think it's fair to say that when we think of pedals now, especially smaller boutique pedal builders, we think of the US. And that's fair enough. They have the biggest domestic market over there. They have more guitar players over there than anywhere else in the world. But we have some great UK builders here, and we're going to show them off today. Let's start with Zander Circuitry. This pedal itself is discontinued, but it's still one of my favourites, and we're going to talk about it as well. To me, it feels like Zander is always trying to push the boundaries and adapt and change what is expected of a small UK builder, mostly consisting of sort of different drives and fuzzers. They're always a tweaker's dream, you know. Look how many knobs this has got. It's really, you know, there's a lot of tones to be had in these pedals, and from the ones I've tried, there's not a bad sound in them. He's also recently delved into digital effects, so modulation and delay. I'm sure there's going to be more to see from Zander. This is the Foxton Woods, one of my favourites from him. It is an upper octave fuzz generator, and it's a lot of fun. Let's get into it. You can't talk about UK pedal builders without mentioning Thorpy FX. Indestructible enclosures, flawless tones, going from strength to strength to strength. They've now taken on board Dan Coggins from Lovetone full time to bring out more crazy, awesome pedals. A standout for me has to be the Bunker, which is, I believe, it is a sort of a Mark II version of the Lovetone Brown Source. It's nailing that British sort of sound, very raucous sounding. This is going to rupture some eardrums, but truth be told, it's such a great sounding drive. I love it. Let's get into some tones. Tate FX, from the high gain Raise the Dead fuzz to the more subtle mid-hunt overdrive of the Antares. Stuart at Tate FX sort of focuses his brand on combining and adapting old school circuits in new modern ways. And that's exactly what the Antares is, for example. It combines two different Japanese mid-hunt overdrives and gives you the best of both of them with also a really cool clean blend. The easiest way to think about this pedal is like a front half of a tube screamer with a back half of an Boss SD1 with a better buffer and a clean band. Let's get into some tones. Tate FX is probably one of the companies on this list that I know least about, but it's definitely worth mentioning due to a certain Josh Homme. He was spotted using one of the PDF pedals on his pedal board, and people went crazy for the PDF. It has really become an underground cult classic pedal. Here we have the newest version of that PDF, I think, the PDF 1X. And it is just such a unique pedal, giving you a parametric sweepable EQ to fine tune what EQ you want to push and pull, with a clean and dirty switch instead of a gain control to give you added on the fly versatility. Such a unique pedal and a lot of fun for you Queens of the Stone Age nerds. To Hamstead Soundworks. They started out making beautiful amps, but have also been in the pedal game for a few years now. I believe the Odyssey was their first venture into pedals, and it is essentially a do-it-all drive. And I mean do-it-all. This does clean boost to light drive to heavy distortion to spitty fuzz. And it nails all of them. It's not a jack of all trades, it is a master of all trades. It really is a great pedal. They're also going from strength to strength with their other releases. I'd love to get some more of their Hamstead stuff on the channel. Redbeard Effects has a really strong link with Thorpy, so we kind of know they're going to be good. Adrian Thorpe linked up with Mikey Demas of Skindred to basically create the craziest UK pedal brand. To me, it feels like they're making pedals that are too crazy to fit with the Thorpy brand in a way, so they're putting them under their own umbrella, but they really are still their own thing. Here we have the Honey Badger, and it is straight up is the craziest fuzz I've ever tried. We have a high gain vintage fuzz with a clean analog glitchy lower octave going on, and it's just mad. Insane amounts of fun with this. Let's get into some tones. Played quite a few Fredric Effects pedals in the past, but I'm not sure I really understood what they were going for until recently I tried the Blue Monarch Overdrive. This is going for that classic BB King of Tones style drive, which really suits me as a player, and this is just a great take on that. The Blue Monarch Overdrive. Let's get some quick tones. think we've probably all seen a Hudson broadcast before. This is the dual foot switch version. Essentially, this is going for the sound of a vintage recording console preamp sort of thing. It's wild. It really is like no other drive you'll have ever heard before. It's also rare that such a unique sounding pedal becomes so popular and sought after. You know, there's a waiting list for these at the moment, and, you know, rightly so. It's a great sounding pedal. I've recently got back into this after it's being on the shelf for quite a while, and it's going to take pride of place on my new board build coming up. Origin Effects are also another top draw UK brand, starting out with insanely good compressors like this one, and then now they're doing sort of insanely good overdrives and amp-like drives with modulation. They're really another brand, UK brand, going from strength to strength. Here we have the Cali 76 Compact Deluxe. It's the compressor that has answered all my compressor needs. Also going to be on my new board build coming up. Finally, let's talk about Latent Lemon Audio. The Hertz is a percolator type fuzz, and to be honest, I demoed this quite a long time ago, but when I heard about it, I wasn't really sure what to expect. Arguably, I wasn't expecting much, and then that all changed when I plugged it in. This is one of the filthiest fuzzes I've ever played. A lot of fun, nails that percolator sort of thing, and you can also glitch it out a little bit. It's a lot of fun. Alright then, 10 pedals from 10 UK brands. Please go check them out and go send them some love. They're all doing great things, and all of them, I say that quite a lot throughout the video, but all of them to me feels like they're going from strength to strength, and in a way they're only just getting started. Of course as well, the story isn't over there. There are still a ton of UK pedal brands that I'm yet to try. A few off the top of my head. Espresso Effects. If I had a quid for every time somebody asked me to demo an espresso pedal, I'd probably have at least £10 now. And you know, I'd be £10 richer. So yeah, they're crazy builds of fuzz pedals. It does boosts as well, but follow him on Instagram and see the pictures that he's putting up with his builds. Super high attention to detail. Awesome stuff coming out of Espresso. Same story with NRG Effects, really high attention to detail. I've also tried a few Ranger Effects pedals in the past. They've done some crazy things. Linked to Ranger Effects, we also have Intensive Care Audio, just starting out, or maybe they've been around for a while, but they've just come on my radar. Hopefully we'll get a couple of those on the channel soon this year. A few more to check out. Truetone pedals, Hello Sailor Effects, of course, how could I forget? Magnetic Effects, Life is Unfair Audio, and Bad Penny Effects, among loads of others. Those are just the ones that I could think of when I was writing this video. Bottom line is, there are some great UK builders out there that you should go check out. and I want you guys to know them, hear them, and this is what this channel's here for. We're gonna take a look. I look at pedals from all over the place, but so there's something special about getting a UK brand in that I really like. Thanks guys for checking out the video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and go check out some more. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.